Roy, what's your favorite sex pill?
I thought the last one was penetration, but
Roy, when's your favorite time for someone to call you daddy?
I had a lady at Bojangles tell me one time she wanted to sop me up on a biscuit.
that's the distance from my heart to you.
I live under a rock out in the desert.
Sushi jackknife. 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 Sushi jackknife.
Roy, just go ahead and use your grown-up words. Go ahead.
Grown-up words. More grown-up words.
Yeah, no, a little bit more.
Grown-up words.
Okay, now say your favorite profanity. Go.
What?
Go ahead and say it.
Wait, what? What, huh?
Say your favorite profanity, your favorite curse word.
I don't have a favorite one.
You don't have a favorite curse word?
Are we rolling right now?
Yeah, we're definitely recording.
Oh shit! Well, that's good. I'm glad we're recording.
Yeah, no, we went ahead and started. It's a live sound check as we go.
Love it. Welcome to a very special Sushi Jackknife, another road episode.
Yeah.
This time among us we have a special guest, Roy, in the back. You've known him by many names.
Yeah.
Nebraska Roy, Indiana Roy, currently Arizona Roy.
Yeah.
Hi.
He gets around.
Yeah. What was your
bit.
What was your favorite curse word though, Roy?
We are in where the hell are we? Alabama. We're in Alabama on our way to New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's really happening.
We all
Very
just
exciting.
ate soul food, and we're all going to fall asleep mid-podcast.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah.
Which is actually the least of our concerns because Justin's driving. So
yeah,
him falling asleep / recording a podcast while driving. It's an interesting situation we have here.
We have good ideas.
Yeah. But there we go. So.
Yeah, what was the name of the place we ate? Miss J's?
Ms. J's.
Ms. J's in
Foster's, Alabama.
Foster's.
If you ever pass through Foster's, Alabama, go eat some catfish.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was really good. Tiny little place.
Yeah.
Little kind of concrete block building.
Mm-hmm.
Good food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got nothing else to say about it.
All right, well.
Why are we going to New Orleans?
Oh, why are we going to New Orleans?
Yeah.
Well, you guys very kindly said you would join me in an early celebration of my upcoming 40th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason for. I've never been to New Orleans. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys were like, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll absolutely go.
So 40.
Yes.
What are the odds that we're going to have midlife crisis, Justin?
I feel like I've had multiple crises already.
Yeah.
Like it's sort of an ongoing crisis, so I don't think it's not going to be different than baseline.
Yeah, but I mean, you haven't had midlife crisis, Justin?
No, technically not.
Like
maybe you just don't know.
Oh boy,
that's true. You could still go full hairpiece Corvette.
Out of all I was considering, because I've been watching a lot of like Pluto TV, so I see ads.
Yeah.
You know, and they got this stuff. They got these pills that I think they make your hair come back. I think that's what they do. I was considering that.
Do you know what the pills are?
Nutra something. Fol. Nutrafol.
Oh, that sounds like a hair pill.
Yeah.
You could try the. I don't know if this would help with hair, but like the Frank Thomas endorsed testosterone boosting pills.
Oh God.
That'll make you feel better and it'll make your wife very happy. Wink.
Yeah.
Sexually.
Right. Yeah.
They're implying that it will make you better at sex because you took the pill. So, Roy, what's your favorite sex pill?
Gummy bears.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Can we wrap back around to our Skittles conversation?
Yeah.
So, there's something that you people don't know about Roy, and that's he has no sense of smell.
Mm-hmm.
Last episode,
Yeah.
You and I were talking about the Skittle thing, where Skittles have a smell and not really they all taste the same.
Yeah.
They're differentiated by smell
By smell and color.
and color. So if you're colorblind and you can't smell,
Yeah. Then,
Skittles are a no-go for you.
then you're eating like
Sugar?
almost spherical shaped sugar bombs, and that's it.
And Roy said, "What
They
are
all
your feelings?"
taste the same.
They all taste the same,
They do.
which definitely lends to. I'm going to call it a theory.
So I think it is officially a theory. However, I was looking it up earlier.
Okay.
I've got to find where it was at again. Hold on. There we go. This is from the Today Show,
A reputable source.
which is, as we all know, hard-hitting news. They sent it over to Don Katz, who has a PhD and is a professor of psychology, to have these tested.
Okay.
He had blindfolded subjects and made them wear nose clips, which had to be the funniest room to just walk into on accident.
People sitting around.
Just a dude in a room with a bunch of other random people, nose clipped
Blindfolded.
and blindfolded.
With bowls of Skittles before them.
Right. He fed them each Skittles, telling them they were eating one color while actually giving them a different color.
Oh, okay.
And subjects guessed correctly 50% of the time, which means, according to him, that you have no idea. That's how we know that they don't have different flavors.
Wow.
But he does believe that they have distinct fragrances, and as science tells us, taste and smell are intrinsically linked.
So I'm assuming that the company who makes Skittles, like
Yeah.
Mars or somebody,
They've
let's say
denied it, by the
they've
way.
denied it.
They've denied it.
I was going to ask what their take was on all this.
But you can't trust Big Candy.
No, certainly not.
I've said it a billion times, and I'll say it again.
Hershey, Pennsylvania is a den of vipers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the two worst places for trusting anyone in America are Washington, D.C. and Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Remarkably close
So,
to one another as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
You're definitely not getting sponsored by Hershey's now.
I mean,
That was never on the table.
Well, yeah, was that going to happen? I don't
Maybe.
think we need to be concerned about that.
It'd be a sweet deal.
All right, Hershey, if you want to sponsor us, Hershey, we will take back everything we said, and we'll talk about how each Skittle, they don't even make Skittles, I don't think, but we'll still talk about how each one has an individual flavor,
Yes, that's correct.
unique to that particular
Each
Skittle.
Skittle is its own universe.
It's like a
of flavor.
snowflake. It's a flavor snowflake.
They float from the sky and into our blindfolded mouths.
No, the commercial, they come down from the rainbow.
All right. Wasn't there one with like a unicorn shitting them out, or is
Yeah.
that's real, right?
I think so.
Okay.
That feels like a real thing. The way the article was worded, it said that he gave them a Skittle. Was he walking around
That's what I'm thinking.
just boop, Skittle in your mouth?
No tongs,
Mm-mm.
no gloves. I gotta imagine.
Well, he has to get his little kicks off the study too. So
40-something% of all research is done to satisfy the needs of the researchers.
that's correct.
I believe that's correct.
We
We did
did-
research on
Yeah,
it.
we did research on it. We did a full study.
In our case, it was 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's... I do wonder if that's the case with any other candy,
Yeah.
like gummy bears, anything like that. Do they have their own flavors? I don't know.
You know, I think the regular, like, Haribo,
Yeah.
it's possible that they're all the same. Those Albanese or whatever the hell they are,
Uh-huh.
those definitely have their own flavor.
Oh, those are good.
Those are the tops of gummy bears, right? Those are the best gummy bears.
those are the LeBron James of gummy bears. They're very good.
I gotta say, my excitement level for this is beginning to ramp up. Like, this has been a totally terrestrial trip for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I started driving 2 days ago,
Yeah.
I came down from the wilds of Vermont. Picked Roy up at the airport in Nashville, met up with you, and then we hit the road again this morning. And my excitement was sort of bubbling in the background the whole time, but now that we are about 3 hours and 41 minutes away,
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to feel very, very excited.
So would you say, not to put words in your mouth, but to quote the great Jason Mraz from his 2014 single "Three Things," that things are looking up, and above the clouds the sun is shining?
Yes,
You would say that's true?
I would say that's true.
Man, that makes you think, doesn't
It
it?
sure does. Some deep shit.
That really makes you think.
Why did you think of? Oh, is it because I was in Virginia
What?
earlier
Well,
this
yeah,
week?
no, that's Jason Mraz's home state.
That's right.
He's from
right.
Mechanicsville, Virginia.
Virginia is from
Everyone like me that's a big Mraz fan,
Mraz Head.
yeah,
Yeah,
we all know exactly where he's from.
it tracks.
Like I didn't really care about him until I saw him on the Mrazamatazz tour,
Right.
and then
Was that
yeah.
Mrazamatazz? Mrazamatazz 2,
Nope.
The Awakening.
Well, no, that's next year.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm a little ahead on my.
Hey, Roy, what's your favorite Jason Mraz song?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jason Mraz.
No idea.
He has a hat. He dances.
You don't know who Jason Mraz is?
He plays the guitar.
No.
Okay. If like we were putting together,
I live under a rock out in the desert.
if we were putting together a Mount Rushmore of singer-songwriters,
John Lennon.
No, get out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It would be Jason Mraz.
Oh,
It would be Jack Johnson,
Oh, sure.
Colby
Yeah.
Calais.
Yes.
And then Mraz again, because his late period is so much different than his early period. Mraz.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm really surprised you don't know who he is, Roy.
One is
I have
Mraz
no
with a hat,
idea.
and one is Mraz no hat.
Yeah, Mraz No Hat's a different guy.
That's a much more serious artist.
Yeah, Mraz with the hat. He's just having some fun,
Who's that other guy?
Oh, that guy.
You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
I don't.
Plays the piano. He's a whole other guy. It's like Jason Mraz is one person,
Mhm.
and this guy is a completely separate human being who also sings songs.
That does he look like Jason Mraz?
Not at all.
Okay,
Yeah. I mean, in the general sense.
Ben Folds.
It's not Ben Folds. No.
Well,
that's not
all of
it.
your
Yeah.
clues lead me to believe it's Ben Folds. He plays the piano.
Uh-huh.
He's not Jason Mraz.
Who's that girl, Jason Mraz, who said she wasn't going to write a love song, but then she did?
I don't know. She
Sarah
doesn't want
Bareilles.
to.
Who's that?
Sarah Bareilles.
Oh,
Is
yes.
that it?
Sarah Bareilles.
Why didn't she want to write anyone a love song?
She wasn't feeling the Mraz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, if you're not feeling the Mraz, you can't really express the love like he does.
Not in the same way, no.
Did you know, like, at his concerts, this is a real thing, that sometimes women start having panic attacks when he walks on stage and have trouble breathing?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's they call it a marasma attack.
I'm having one right now.
Yeah. It's no good.
If he does not release a record someday called Mrazamatazz, the world should end. We should wipe the clean and just start over.
Yeah, but seriously, Roy, if you haven't listened to him, you need to listen to Jason Mraz live at the Tampa Orpheum. It'll change your life musically. It's the greatest album.
it's better than the records.
Yeah.
By
Okay.
far. By far.
Yeah, I've got some bootlegs you can borrow too.
You got Mraz tapes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, like I'm thinking about next year following him on tour.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to be prepared. I don't know.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know what version of everything he'll play. So
We were going to see the Preservation Hall Jazz Band in New Orleans, but I think we should just.
I'm saving my
ourselves-
money for Mraz.
Who had that song about having red shoes? You remember that?
Who
Was that a different? Was that his cousin or something?
that had
Wizard
red
of Oz.
Not that one. No,
No.
They had. No, it wasn't red shoes. You're right
white
about that.
shoes, blue shoes,
New shoes. They were just new.
shoes, new
They
shoes.
had new
Elvis
shoes
had
on.
blue shoes.
He did have blue shoes. These were not red shoes nor blue shoes. These were new shoes.
new shoes.
New shoes.
Moose shoe pork.
They had new shoes on,
Let's
and
see.
everything was all right.
New-
Hey, they said hey a lot in the song.
New shoes, new shoes.
Currently passing through Bemidji, Alabama, for anybody who needs to know.
Well, I've got bad news. I googled new shoes, and it's just a bunch of places trying to sell me some new shoes.
Oh, okay.
So that didn't really help us out a
Gotcha.
lot.
Yeah.
If you want some cool new shoes for men, though,
I do.
I have a sponsored ad that Google gave me.
Time for an ad read.
About
Sure.
about cool
But
new shoes.
Cool new shoes.
Let's see. We'll sell some Wolf and Shepherd. You ever?
Never heard of them.
Oh man.
I don't think Mraz wears those.
No. Well, Mraz, he has custom made shoes.
Naturally.
Yeah.
He has
He
he has a cobbler.
yeah. He actually has custom made leather flip flops.
Daniel Day-Lewis
Daniel Day-Lewis.
quit acting to cobble flip flops for Jason Mraz.
That's correct.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good.
He you know the Adam Sandler movie, The Cobbler?
Yeah. Sure. Everyone knows that movie.
So Adam Sandler studied under Daniel Day-Lewis to prepare for the role.
That's
He
good.
actually is the one who made Mraz's shoes for the Mrazamatazz tour.
God bless.
Yeah, it's
There's
crazy.
So when you start going down this path, the number of connections
Yeah.
are incredible. The number of Mraz.
Well, he's basically the male Taylor Swift.
that's true.
so-
that is true. That is true.
He runs music.
Yeah.
So Wolf and Shepherd, ad read here.
Okay. Very
Boy.
good. It's a free one for them.
Check out those feet you have, Justin. They
Yeah.
look disgusting.
I know they're shabby.
Oh, I hate them.
I know.
I'd cut them off and throw them away if I could. But you know what would make me not cut off your feet and throw them away? If you started wearing Wolf and Shepherd Swift Knit Derby Sport shoes.
Can I see these?
Yeah, they feature
Oh.
flexible, breathable sport meshes and a
Oh.
lightweight hot melt upper.
Those are somewhere between.
Hold on, does that mean it's hot and melts on the upper part of your foot?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are somewhere between stylish
Yeah.
and old man hospital shoes.
I think they're not going to sponsor us, so I can say it. Leaning towards the old man hospital shoes side of things.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I can't wait for the day where I get to go back to Velcro.
I can. You know what? I can see the appeal.
Yeah. Roy and I were talking last night about how having a uniform at work
Uh huh.
for you, Roy, is freeing.
It is amazing.
Like you never worry about it.
Nope. It's great. Show up to work. What am I going to wear today? Uniform. Next day, don't have to think about it. Uniform.
What kind of uniform do you have to wear?
A fireproof uniform.
Nice.
That's fair.
That's the best kind of uniform right there.
But the kind of feeling you get from not having to worry about what you're going to wear to work, I think that's what I would get from Velcro shoes. I just get a little more freedom back in my life. You know, no option paralysis.
You don't ever have to worry that they've come untied.
No, never.
At most, they've come unvelcroed, and that's a real quick. Just
Takes
slap
out
it
a lot
down.
of thinking.
No.
Yeah.
Free up that brain power for something else.
Well, they say that Einstein always wore the same clothes so that he wasn't using brain power picking out clothes.
Right.
So
Right.
I actually think that's a thing that someone has said, but I don't know if it's true.
I think that's bullshit. I was part of what I listened to in my many hours of driving this week. I have back there. I have some essays on cassette tape
Okay.
by Stephen Hawking.
Oh, that.
Not read in his computer voice, sadly. Another person is reading them.
How long? Okay. How long could you have listened to essays read by Stephen Hawking in his computer voice?
Not very long.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It would be novel for 5 to 7 minutes.
See, I was
think.
going to give you 10.
Yeah, 10.
10 minutes, and then
Yeah.
you're like, all right, well, I need a human voice now.
Right.
No offense, Stephen, but you do sound like a robot. So,
He hasn't gotten into a lot of physics yet.
okay.
Mostly the first few essays, tape 1, side A, was all about his life, right? Coming up.
Uh-huh.
And people, I didn't realize. I thought he had always had some sort of disability, right? But he has, was it ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease?
I honestly have no idea what
I
he
think
had.
that's the one.
Yeah.
So he wasn't affected by it until he was older, like, probably college age or something
Right.
like that. And then it went down. But by then he had already made a name for himself. And so someone developed that computer program for him to help him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Personally for him. And the funny thing is, he's British, but that thing has an American voice. And he was saying in it, he's like, at first that bothered me, but now I can't think of changing it. It's like he identifies it as his voice at this point.
I really thought you were going to say, at first that bothered me, but no one could understand when I said I didn't like it. We have fun here.
We do have fun.
Yeah, that is. I actually didn't even realize he was British.
Yeah.
I know nothing
Yeah.
about Stephen Hawking
Yeah.
aside from he sounds like what I assume a Roomba would sound like.
Yeah. I forget what his mom did, but his dad studied tropical diseases and had
What an oddly specific thing to study.
Yes. Had a lab filled with mosquitoes, and he talks about being scared when he was a kid because some of those mosquitoes were definitely infected with various diseases.
Yeah.
And there would always be a few sort of flying around loose anytime that he was in the mosquito place. Yeah, isn't that shocking?
I don't like that.
Roy has turned to his phone.
Roy,
He clearly bored
hey
by
Roy,
what's going on right now.
what's your favorite?
I'm sorry I got off of Mraz and went on to a Stephen Hawking thing.
Roy,
I was
if
listening.
you had to have an incurable disease that rendered you without speech, which one would you pick?
Without speech.
Yeah, talking to the microphone. You don't have that disease right now.
I'm practicing.
Hey, remember the 5 Ps,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah, 5 Ps. I don't know what we're talking about. Is one penis?
Proper
Yeah.
preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Hey,
That's
Is
the
that
one.
7?
Ooh, I like
I
that.
thought the last one was penetration, but
What?
that was me.
Yeah, I don't. I know nothing about Stephen Hawking, and honestly, not that much about physics. And
Yeah.
I'm content with that.
That's fine.
I have reached the age. I'm not to my midlife crisis yet, like you.
Right.
You could be.
I'm beginning it.
Right. Well, and that's maybe where the physics comes in. I've reached the point in my age where I'm like, oh, it turns out I don't need to know physics for anything I do
That's true.
in life.
That's true.
So, all my physics knowledge is theoretical and comes from Rick and Morty. And
I mean,
yeah, that's it.
yeah. Roy's
So-
the one in the car who actually probably knows something about physics.
I forgot it all
You did study it though.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
What's your favorite physics principle?
Schrodinger's cat.
Okay.
That is a good one.
That is
A really good one.
You know what? If that counts, then I actually do know something.
Hey.
Hey!
There you go.
All right.
I don't know the actual math or anything.
No.
I just like to hear about it. I like to hear about the crazy stuff they're up to. in the world of
Yeah.
cosmology or particle physics or
Yeah.
whatnot.
I mean, I see the appeal. I just don't need to know, and I'm not going to
Sure.
find out. So,
In terms of actually understanding it, though, I don't understand any of it.
what if
Truthfully.
your midlife crisis was you just all of a sudden went back to college to get a degree in physics?
I think that's more likely than a number of other things. Like me becoming fully employable again.
Okay. 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 1 to 10.
Yes.
Since we're at midlife crisis.
Okay.
Let's go through the stereotypical midlife crisis
All right.
actions.
I'm ready.
And I want a 10 is most likely
Okay.
you will do this, and a 1 is no chance.
Got it.
Okay. Hair piece / hair surgery.
Oh, I'm going to put that at a 5.
Okay,
It,
5.
It could go either way.
Okay. Plastic surgery.
Oh, no, that's low. That's like is 0 an option or just 1?
No, it's 1. 1
a
is
1.
the lowest.
I'd put that as a 1.
Because it's never completely off the table.
Plastic surgery?
Nothing is
Oh.
completely off the table.
I suppose if I was horribly disfigured in some sort of accident, then I would get plastic surgery. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Let's see. Buying a sports car.
Not likely, but more likely than the surgery. I'll put 4.
Okay.
We'll put that at a 4.
Buying a motorcycle.
Oh, lower. 2.
Okay.
I'm scared of motorcycles.
Divorcing your wife and finding someone 20 years younger than you to date.
No, I mean 1. It's a 1.
She doesn't listen. It's fine. It's
I love my wife. I really do. I love
Yeah.
my wife.
yeah, you say
Sincerity is not, it's not something that we want in our show.
that- No,
really.
I know you do.
But
You still have. I mean, your birthday is not till October, though. So
yeah, I got some time.
You got time. Let's see. Roy, what else? What am I missing for midlife crisis?
Jeans, shorts.
Oh,
Jean shorts.
Jorts.
Oh, that's
I like that Roy's going the other way here. So mine was you trying to be young.
right.
His is you leaning into
Oh,
your decaying years.
right. Fighting youth. I mean,
Yeah.
fighting age.
You know what? I'm going to answer this for you, and I'm going to pair it up with plain white sneakers.
Yes.
7.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. You know what's funny about that is my dad always wore that stuff.
That's what every dad of a certain age wears.
Yeah. Jean shorts, the big white sneakers.
I will tell you, when I went over to my house one time and my dad was wearing black sneakers with made out of that athletic mesh
Yes.
stuff,
Yes.
I was a little bit shocked. They're the wrong color. They weren't big enough. They weren't clunky enough.
They were his sexy sneakers.
Apparently.
Did your mom come out of a room fixing her hair?
She just kept looking at his feet going, Bubba, Bubba, Auga.
Love it when daddy puts on.
Will you, as a middle-aged man,
Yes.
insist on anyone calling you daddy?
Please,
You
God,
just said
no.
daddy.
Please, God, no.
I don't
I'm so grossed out by that.
It's weird, right?
Truthfully, I am truthfully grossed
It
out
is
by
a weird thing to enjoy or want.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you stop and think about it.
Yeah.
I think people do it impulsively.
Yeah.
Without thinking about it. But I'm cursed to think about things. As are you,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Roy back into the conversation.
Yeah, let's pull him
Roy,
in.
when's your favorite time for someone to call you daddy? You complete the fifth
He
on
really
this.
clammed
Yeah.
up on there. Yeah. He clammed
Whenever
up big time.
I order my meal at a restaurant.
Daddy, your food's ready.
No. Good choice, Daddy.
You know, Miss
Oh.
J did give you a roll and cornbread.
Yeah, Miss J.
I do have that effect on women at restaurants. I had a lady at Bojangles tell me one time she wanted to sop me up on a biscuit
Are you fucking joking?
with my wife in the car.
Are you serious?
Yep.
How'd your wife feel about that?
She turned and laughed at me.
Has your wife ever expressed that she would like to sop you up on a biscuit?
Occasionally she does bring it up.
Okay,
It's
all
really
What kind of
right.
biscuit are we talking about?
Well, a Roy-sized
A big
biscuit. That's
biscuit.
really stupid. That's a stupid question, Justin.
It needed to be asked.
It has to be a large biscuit.
Yeah.
He's a
Bowberry biscuit.
full-sized human man. So
Where can you get a biscuit that size? 'Cause I want to see that.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I would assume there's a biscuit festival somewhere
There must be.
that has a large
Yeah.
biscuit for sopping up Roy's. I do have to take umbrage with one thing that the Bojangles employee said.
Yes.
You wouldn't put a person on a biscuit and sop them up. You either put them on the biscuit or you sop them up with the biscuit.
That is true. Yeah. So is he the meat in this? Is he sausage
I don't know.
in this scenario, or is he some sort of goo
That's
left on the plate?
that's the question. Is he?
Is he the white gravy?
Uh-huh.
No pun intended, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, that would be a pretty sweet nickname though.
White gravy.
White gravy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Here comes white gravy.
That sounds like one of those like kung fu blaxploitation movies.
The white exploitation
White-
version. Yeah. Yeah.
Exploitation. Here he comes. White gravy.
Does Zaxby's serve
Yeah.
biscuits?
Zaxby's? No. I don't think so.
So she was actually willing to travel.
Did you say Bojangles or Zaxby's?
I was at Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Oh, Bojangles. They
in,
have
Sh-
biscuits.
in
Okay.
Charlotte,
And that-
Okay.
where
okay.
Bojangles is
Yeah.
from.
That's where Bojangles is?
Yeah.
I can't speak anymore.
I like Bojangles.
Bojangles is very good. I had a
Apparently
woman.
The largest ham biscuit in the world is 2,200 pounds.
22.
Oh man, you could sop up so many Roys with that.
You really could.
Just Roy after Roy
The
after
pictures,
Roy.
it's being moved with a forklift.
We just need to figure out how to get him into a liquid form.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Could you look up how you liquefy it?
Human
A
being.
human being?
I had
Isn't
a
it
lady.
like hydrogen peroxide and sulfuric acid?
Oh man.
Don't give these people tips. Our
the
listening
NSA
audience is full of psychopaths.
The NSA has you on so many watch lists right now.
Lady at Subway the other day thanked me for my eyes. She said, that is a truck full of Santa Clauses.
Yeah, it was.
Holy shit. Yeah, she said, thank you for your eyes.
Did you give them to her?
Well,
It puts the lotion on the skin.
puts
Were
the
you-
eyeballs on the sub.
Were you batting your eyes?
I may have fluttered a bit. It's possible.
Just a Disney princess style flutter?
Fucking birds came up from behind me and stuff.
That's nice.
And they said, get these birds out of the subway. My God. It's a health code violation.
But thank you for your eyes.
How did she have a 95 in Miss J's? I'm not shitting on Miss J. Because Miss J's was good, but her health score was 95.
Yeah.
So,
And it did not look like a 95 kind of joint. Food was good. I'm not shitting on it at all.
Oh, it was great.
And I love a hole-in-the-wall type of place.
I mean, I don't think it was probably that bad.
You don't think it was that bad?
No.
Okay. Just seemed like there were a lot of
95 is not bad.
things around,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean, we don't know what was behind that wall where she was cooking
That's
the food.
true.
It could have been the cleanest kitchen.
Yeah.
By the way,
Maybe that's why she was short-staffed today.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, the people who are listening were not with us. This restaurant was being run by a single woman
yeah.
who was taking orders, going and cooking the food, then bringing the food out to you, then having you pay at the cash register.
She did it all.
It's a lot.
Yep.
And
She
dishes.
really did. I really don't mean to take anything away from her, though. I really like
No,
that
it's too
place
late.
a
You
lot.
actually already insulted her.
God bless.
She will never sop you up with a biscuit. My biggest issue with it is that attitude that you said that with. So not Mraz.
Oh, you're right. I didn't Mraz it enough, did I?
No.
It was,
Mraz would never.
was against the spirit of Mraz.
He's all positivity, Mraz.
Yeah.
It's I think we all need a little bit more Mraz in our lives. So
My Mrazitude really kind of slipped.
you need a Mrazitude adjustment.
I do. I know how I can get one.
How would you do that?
Well, we just need to get Jason.
There we go.
We need to get him in. I don't remember a single Jason Mraz song.
You don't remember?
I know I should.
You don't remember any Jason Mraz songs?
I remember his face, his footwork, his hat. I do not remember any of the songs whatsoever.
That's insane.
I know.
You don't remember his guitar playing?
I remember his guitar playing.
He's basically the modern day Jimi Hendrix.
Acoustic, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, acoustic Jimi Hendrix.
The modern day acoustic Jimi Hendrix.
That's pretty cool.
So you don't remember the song Butterfly?
How's that one go again? Roy, how does the song Butterfly by Jason Mraz go?
Yeah.
Go.
I haven't even heard of Jason Mraz.
Do you remember the song You and I Both?
Yeah, is that the one that goes like, you and I both?
Yep. Do you remember the one Pancakes and Butter?
Pancakes and butter.
That's it.
Yeah. That's the one, right?
Yeah. Do you
That's a good
remember 93 Million Miles?
I know all these songs, actually.
Yeah.
I'm completely wrong.
Yeah. Everyone knows
93. Sing it with me. 93.
93
million miles.
That's a million.
That's the distance from my heart to you.
There we go. That's it.
Hey, babe.
I think everyone, like, they don't know it. He's kind of like Tom Petty, where like Tom Petty
That's
had
right.
so many songs that everyone at some point is like, oh, I didn't know that was Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Every song you've heard from a male singer since 2002 has been Jason Mraz.
Damn.
That's true.
You're right. There's so many.
Even if you don't think you know it,
Yeah.
you know all of them.
Yeah.
So,
Forget Train.
yeah.
Forget Maroon.
Man, Maroon wishes. They wish they could be Mraz.
The hits.
Yeah.
Why has he not done the Super Bowl?
Jason
halftime
Mraz?
show? Yeah.
Too big.
Yeah, you're right. They couldn't fit enough people in there.
That's it.
There's no stadium in this country.
Jason Mraz would have to have them schedule 4 to 5 back-to-back Super Bowls for him to even take the gig.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how
You're right.
how many people would want to see him. So maybe someday. But you know, I mean, when he sells, I don't know actual sales numbers,
Sure.
but his last album definitely sold 4 to 5 times what Beyonce's did.
It's outdoing Cowboy Carter.
Oh, so easily. If he had made Cowboy Carter, that would he would have immediately been put into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They would have waived all other requirements and gone, well,
We got to put him in.
it's Mraz. He's branched into a second genre, so
And then the whole induction ceremony
yeah.
would just be like Springsteen, Dylan's still alive.
Yeah, Dylan would come to honor him.
They'd all be on stage. They'd be the band.
That's it.
Like,
The
a
sad-
la,
The sad thing is Dylan is so old, I don't think he can play guitar anymore.
Oh.
So his part of the band would just be like, yeah, just a fist pump. Yeah.
well, as long as he's up there supporting Jason, I think.
You get it, boy.
Yeah.
That's what he would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll get some new blood in there too.
mhm.
Some people to back him up,
Yeah. I would just be pumped to see people like Taylor Swift in the crowd crying
Yes.
because they got to actually see Jason Mraz.
A lot of people don't know he wrote all of her big hits.
That's true.
Yeah.
He has a prolific ghostwriter
Career.
resume.
Yep. That's right.
He also, this is, I don't know if this is common knowledge. I've heard this.
Okay.
So, don't quote me on it. But I've heard that he actually ghostwrites all of Eminem's songs.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I mean, he's got such a range.
he does everything.
It's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. So, don't quote me on that.
And he went back in time and wrote that Steve Miller song
Yeah,
that the Eminem song samples.
that's it. The
wow. Shh, don't say it. Shh,
I can't say it.
don't say it.
Okay.
Don't say it. You don't want to start anything.
I won't say. Anyway, so that's Mraz in a nutshell. So
which was
Oddly enough, that's what my tattoo is. It's Mraz in a nutshell.
it's just the hat
Yeah.
inside a walnut.
Inside.
Roy doesn't know what the hell is going on back there. How's your energy level?
Good.
Yeah?
Somewhat.
You're not
Roy,
taken aback?
if you dressed like this, do you think the lady at Bojangles would be more or less likely to sop you up with a biscuit?
Probably even more likely.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
That's a fantastic looking. You know what?
Yeah.
I told you earlier that I went to a burger place when I was in Roanoke, Virginia this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
I sat by a guy who looks remarkably Mraz-like.
Did you sit by Mraz?
It's possible. It's possible that I didn't know.
Yeah.
He told me his name was Adam, but that could have been bullshit.
Yeah. Did he? Now, this is a telltale sign of him lying to you.
Okay.
When he said his name was Adam, did he use air quotes?
He took a couple of French fries
Yeah.
and sort of did it with the. I thought he
I'm
was just doing something
Adam.
funny. Yeah.
What do you think, in all seriousness?
Yes.
What do you think Jason Mraz's hat budget is when there's a new album rolled out?
It's a couple grand, right?
Yeah.
Like he's got the guy, and I like a hat. You
Yeah.
like a hat?
Oh, I love a hat.
We like hats, but those are.
They're not cheap hats.
That's not a cheap hat. Is that a fedora?
That is a brown fedora, good looking fedora.
Very nice.
It's kind of like an old man style fedora,
It
not
is.
a for lack of a better way of putting it, Florida beach douchebag fedora. Like, this is a old man feeding pigeons in the park fedora.
How the hell can he pull that off? And listen, in all seriousness,
It looks good.
he pulls it off.
It actually really does look
it
very
works
good.
for it. But how can he do it? Like most people, he must have a very small head. Does he have a small head?
Hold on, let me see what Google.
Can you let me know the dimensions?
Jason
Mraz's
Mraz
head? Then we can
injury,
get into
no. Tattoo, no. Size.
some, Really?
So, nothing popped up to inform me of his head size.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there actually is something. We'll get back to that in a second.
Okay.
The top thing that popped up is a Reddit thread on the subreddit Low Stakes Conspiracies. Jason Mraz is missing the top half of his head. Which is why he's always got the fedora on. There are a few photos that appear to show the top half of his head, but those are quite obviously photoshopped.
Does he switch out his brain or something like that?
It does not go into detail as to any advantage he has from the lack of a top of head.
Now entering the town of Cuba, Alabama.
Cuba,
Right
Alabama.
next to Demopolis.
Okay.
Or Demopolis?
No, it's Demopolis.
Demopolis.
We're choosing that. Let's see. Oh no, that's okay. That doesn't tell me the size of his head, but you can. Have you ever seen the big head stickers that can go on your wall?
No.
It's like a
The football helmets?
yeah. They have helmets
Heads?
where you can do like a person's head.
Oh.
You can get a Jason Mraz big head sticker.
you really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I guess you know what to buy your wife for her birthday.
I was going to get her something from this trip, but I think that's probably the way to go.
But it's what she'd get more use out of.
Yeah.
You know.
It's very true.
Just check out that fedora.
I have a string of bad gift giving when it comes to my lovely wife, and I intend to end that on this trip. It's to be fair to myself.
Yeah.
It ended a while ago, but my track record overall is still not great. So,
Well, okay. So I'm here, and it's This is your birthday trip.
Yeah,
So as a part of your gift,
Mississippi.
we're in Mississippi.
gross. Sorry to anyone listening from Mississippi. Your state's gross. As part of a birthday gift, I will make it my job to help you find
Okay,
a perfect gift for your wife.
that's awesome.
So what are we looking for?
It just has to scream Jen, whatever it is.
So if we went to like Build-A-Bear and got one of the voice boxes and you just recorded it screaming Jen, then we're done.
That'd be the ideal gift.
She'd get her a souvenir daiquiri cup
There you go.
There we go. That's not a bad idea.
and drink the daiquiri before you get it home.
Well, naturally.
You know what she would
It's just the cup, I swear.
you know what she would like?
What?
I mean, potentially.
You have to tell
In
me.
all the voodoo shops, there's going to be a lot of sage type of stuff.
Oh, yeah. She would
and,
like that. Yeah.
I don't know that it's the perfect gift, but
That's on the right track, though.
in New Orleans, there's a number of things that are like, fortune tellers, tarot card readers, spiritual shops of a variety of orientations.
Yes. Good word.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sure we could find something.
I think that's the direction we need to go in. Yeah,
You know what's great?
Absolutely.
She doesn't listen to this podcast, so we could actually come up with the exact thing and say it on here, and she'd never know.
Playing the long game.
Yeah, but like I'm sure that there's got to be like some sort of stone
I bet you could find
jewelry.
a crocodile head that's been turned into a purse.
You could.
There
find
we
it.
go,
That's for
Roy.
sure. Like, would she if you found jewelry or something that had a particularly meaningful crystal in it?
Ooh, yes. She does like crystals.
Oh, I know she likes crystals.
Yes,
I've made
yes.
fun of her many a time for her.
I like crystal too, especially with cheese.
I like crystal hot sauce.
Wait, I have to find a crystal I like. Hold on. I want to be part of this.
Well, there's a lot of strip clubs
I like
downtown.
Oh, that's true.
So what?
We're just going to have to go to a few to find the right crystal for
Coming
me.
to the stage, Crystal.
Here she is. You know her. You love her.
Maybe you should get that for Jennifer. With or without a cake.
Is there enough room in the Prius? Yeah, there's enough room.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We'll make it happen.
We'll figure it out. It's it's a lap situation if we have to.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be something good.
We'll
her.
definitely find
We'll
something.
figure it out.
We will.
By the way, I had a birthday present that I forgot to give you before we left the house.
Oh, thank you.
You don't know what it is now.
I don't know what it is.
I would tell you, but I feel like it ruins the effect of it. So
now I'm going to live in anticipation until we get back.
yeah, you have to. Your job. You have a job with this birthday present now. It's to remind me that you have a birthday
Okay.
present.
All right, I can do that. Oh, listen, I love a present. I will not forget.
Yeah, I even had it next to my stuff in the living room.
Yeah.
Going, if I put it right next to my bag, I will not forget this present. And I immediately
did.
forgot it.
Ugh.
Like, I came up with the idea, I moved it next to my bag. You showed up like 5 minutes later, forgot it completely.
Well, my presence is very striking, to be fair.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm a distraction.
Your presence is striking, and your present was not. So, there we go.
I have to. I don't. Part of me wants to resist saying the name of every town we go through, but they're all so interesting.
Yeah.
This is Tum Suba, Mississippi.
So here's the danger in states like Mississippi.
Yes.
You see a lot of names.
Heart disease?
Well, okay. The state in general is a danger. But beyond that, saying city names, you want to laugh at a lot of them, but
Yeah.
there's also like a 50% chance it's a Native American name.
That's true.
And
That's true.
then you find that out and you feel like a real turd because you're just
Yeah.
laughing at the name of a Native American god or something.
who could really impact this trip, honestly, if they
Right.
wanted to.
Right.
I mean, Tum Suba does sound... That could be native.
That's it.
For sure. It really could be.
It's a real danger.
I wonder if... Yeah.
Let's
Well,
see.
it's a very nice... I don't intend to make fun. I just find
No,
them
you do.
interesting. I don't.
No, you do.
I really don't.
Roy, does he intend to make fun of Tum Suba?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
1 out of 10 chance?
And 1 out of 10, it's at least an 8.
Yeah, you're not wrong, you old such and such you.
Tum Suba, by the way, has 728 people who live there.
Really? Wow.
It's in Lauderdale County. So
There we are.
that,
I really like the Mississippi tags. They have like the magnolia on them.
yeah.
It's beautiful. It's really nice.
Do you want to know the the notable people from Tum Suba?
I would like to, yes, very much.
Norman Robinson, a former New Orleans journalist,
Oh, okay.
who is famous enough to have his own Wikipedia page.
Very good. Yeah.
Jack Spinks, former NFL fullback and partial namesake of Chasm Spink Stadium, the home stadium of the Alcorn State Braves.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Richard E. Thompson, a member of the Mississippi State Senate from 1916 to 1920. So he made it.
One term? No, not even.
2 terms,
Two
maybe?
terms. 2 terms, yeah. That's right.
And then John A. Yeager, member of the Mississippi House of Representatives from 1916 to 1932.
Out of a small town, they have...
1916 was a big
It was a big year for
big
Tum
year
Suba.
for Tum Suba.
Yeah.
You got 2 people elected into the state senate.
Everything was
So-
coming up Tum Suba.
Did
that
you
time.
find what Tum Suba means?
No, I did not.
He didn't look that up.
Tum Suba is Choctaw for
Damn it.
Racist.
for blue pigeon hawk or fish hawk.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
I knew it.
I know what I'm doing for my midlife crisis.
You're insulting Native Americans?
Getting canceled.
I don't know. I feel like we're past the point where something like that could get you canceled.
You think so?
Yeah, and now say some more offensive things and we'll see if that does it.
You know what I've always disliked about...
Hey, Roy, who's your favorite and least favorite minority group? Go ahead and explain exactly why.
Exactly why.
At
Yeah.
night when you're alone and your private thoughts enter your mind,
Uh-huh.
right before you slip off of this plane and into the realm of sleep,
Yeah.
what face do you see? What human face that strikes fear in your heart based upon
So many.
its feature?
So many.
So many.
I would I don't want to stereotype or generalize, but I would assume in Tum Suba, I know the answer for most of the people who are living there. It's going to be a real white town, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Real white.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, here comes the rain.
and
we
probably pretty racist.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm guessing.
racist.
I'm guessing.
So,
Well, this rain is marazzing on our parade
oh man.
a little bit.
You know what though? With the spirit of Mraz, I can see past the rain and I know all that's ahead is sunshine and joy.
Sushi jackknife?
Sushi Jackknife.
All right, guys. New Orleans 2024.
Jason Mraz. He's the best. I love him. I love you, Jason.
Good night, Jason.